probably see all those influencers and entrepreneurs on social media showing you their glamorous lifestyles, but they don't really tell you what's actually going on inside of their business, so they can have a location independent business with total freedom so that they can travel where they want when they want, like I am right now in Miami. So with that said, I want to break that trend, and I want to actually break my exact business down so that you understand what really goes into everything. And because I'm staying at a hotel right now, I thought, well, why not use a hotel as an analogy to the behind the scenes look at my business. So of course, in a hotel, the first thing you see is the outside. It's just like a book, right? They always say you can't judge a book by its cover, because you don't see all of the hundreds and hundreds of rooms inside the hotel until you step inside. So I am currently in a hotel room right now. In Miami, I'm in the Fairwind Hotel, and it is absolutely incredible. Just look at this room, right? We have a gigantic bed, there's a TV, there's even a staircase that leads upstairs as well, of course, as the ensuite bathroom, and multiple other different components. So from the outside looking in, you probably see my social media posts, right? That's like the outside of the hotel, and you see me having fun. You see this video where I'm like, hey, I'm in this hotel room in Miami at the Fairwind Hotel. But you don't see all the small details, such as, well, in this case, with the analogy that I'm using, I'm not really sure about my analogies anyway, but with this analogy, all of the hotel rooms basically are all the social media posts. So there's like hundreds that go in every single year. And then of course, there are the intricate details. So let me show you some of them right now. So in the bathroom in this hotel, they actually give you conditioner, right? Which is so rare from a hotel. So that's just like a nice fine touch, right? Something that people don't often tend to do in a hotel, going above and beyond. And that's what I like to do in my social media content as well. I like to add so much value to my ideal followers so that they essentially want to come back for more. And that's the thing that makes people come back for more when it comes to a hotel. So with this analogy, the hotel that we're currently in is Tickner from the outside. But then when you go inside, that sounds kind of dodgy. But when you look at the inside of my whole social media, there are of course multiple different rooms, right? There's posting to Instagram, there's posting to YouTube, there's my podcast, Impact School. But there's also multiple different revenue streams that come from my social media. So firstly, we have doing sponsored posts. Now, this isn't necessarily sponsored, but we are staying at this Fairwind Hotel right now for free because it's a collaboration. So I'm doing social media content in return for the stay, and then they get all of this content that they can post on their own social and the exposure from me. You're watching this right now, you've heard me say the name Fairwind Hotel at least twice already. That is the exposure that they're getting. Now, in every hotel room, there is, of course, a bathroom. Now, think about it this way. Sometimes you're gonna have to clean the toilet. There are always going to be things about a job that people don't like. So those are the things that you might perhaps want to put in the toilet. Now, in my business, I tend to outsource some of these things, such as editing videos. I personally do not enjoy editing videos. It's not a good use of my time. So I have a team member that does that for me. Not only that, but in hotel rooms, there are often things that make them a little bit quirky or a little bit different. So this could be perhaps my strange sense of humor or the things that, well, make me me. And for this hotel room, it is the fact that they have this incredible balcony outside. I've never seen this in a hotel room before. I think it's really cool. Oh, it's amazing here, honestly. I could just chill all day, but can't do that because there are actually other elements to my whole business that you may not know about. Then when it comes to business, there's of course gonna always be expenses. So right now, we're having some food, we're eating this at the Fairwind Hotel. So when it comes to my social media and everything like that, there's expenses that include my cameras, my lenses, my microphones, my paying my video editor to edit the videos, obviously going on trips and doing fun things to get good content, clothes, shoes, all these random things that you wouldn't necessarily think about. So there's that. I'm gonna eat this yummy looking salad. James is gonna eat his fish of the day sandwich, and then we'll move on to the second component of my business. I'm actually in a totally different hotel now, and that is a symbol of the fact that this next component of my business is actually separate to the whole income that I generate from my social media. When I'm doing post to social and I get paid for a brand for a post, that is one source of income. But then this next source of income is actually my biggest source of income, and that's why I am in a massive hotel room. What are you looking for?
Coffee.
So with that said, there are a couple of different things to look at here. Firstly, we have Online Fitness Business School, which I do with James. It's an online program for people who want to become online fitness coaches. And then next, we'll move away from the kitchen, we'll go into the bedroom, because next up is Impact Through Influence. Impact Through Influence is my program for people that is designed to help them build a profitable personal brand while turning that personal brand into an online business through a service. So I'll teach people how to create either a coaching business, a consulting business, or a freelancing business that they then build based upon their personal brand and becoming the go-to authority figure within their niche. So the hotel we're at right now is called Hotel Belleza. I don't know how the hell to say that, I'm probably butchering that. So within the hotel there are multiple different suites, right? So that's like my multiple different online programs: Impact Through Influence, Online Fitness Business School, and Impact Your Niche. And then within each suite, there are multiple different rooms. So in this case, let's take Impact Through Influence as an example. There are multiple different components to Impact Through Influence, whether it's video production, video editing, which I then outsource, or whether it's creation of workbooks, whether it's creation of sales pages, whether it's emails going out to my email list, whether it's posts to social media about the program. There are so many different things going on. There are also other things that you wouldn't even necessarily think about, such as creating an automation between an email campaign and then a thing that I host my online programs on. Okay, so there are so many different things, and these are all complicated things that you don't necessarily think about, such as the fact that somebody spent some time building this bed, but we don't see that because the bed is here, I'm on it. I didn't think about, oh, actually there was this one time where someone actually had to get this bed in this room despite the fact that the door is smaller than the bed. So how did that happen? Oh, they must have had to have built it. Oh, all of this stuff went on that I didn't see. So I don't know, I just think it's interesting when you think about what actually goes into everything you're doing. Like the fact that I'm sitting on this pillow right now, somebody designed this. Somebody literally was sat at a computer or with a pen and paper designing that. It's crazy when you think about it, right? So there's a lot of stuff that goes into a lot of things that you don't necessarily see. And with that said, you may be thinking, oh Lauren, you just said you post to social media, but the social media was the other hotel, it was the Fairwind Hotel. Yes, here's the cool thing. The fact of the matter is that all of my online programs are still related to my social media and my personal brand, because here's the thing, right? So we have the Fairwind Hotel, which was what you just saw, which was like my social media stuff. And then we also have Hotel Belleza. I don't know if that's how you say it, but they're actually both owned by Royal Stays Miami, right? Mind blown. Okay, so despite the fact that they're separate, they actually are all interlinked. And so I guess that's what I was trying to get at here. I don't know. Analogies are definitely not my strong point, but we actually still have a few more things to go. Now, it turns out that the group of hotels called Royal Stays Miami actually has multiple different hotels, not just those two. And the same thing goes with my income stream, right? So I don't just have my personal brand, all that type of thing, and my online courses. I also have other smaller income streams, such as this one, and that's obviously a picture from one of the hotels that Royal Stays has. And so this is just like the fact that I have affiliate income, you know. I promote certain products, and then every single time someone signs up, I get paid for it. But I don't just do any old affiliate products. I'm actually going to be doing a podcast all about affiliate marketing soon and how to do it properly. But I promote things such as the online course provider that I use, and I'll leave my affiliate link down to that below. And that's because when somebody signs up for that, they're then going to be paying every single month to subscribe to it, because they get the value from using the course provider, just like I do when I pay the monthly fee. And then in return, because I referred them to that company, then I get the kickback, right? So again, that's left link below if you want to use my affiliate link. And so the fact of the matter is that although this is maybe a smaller income stream, just like it's a smaller hotel, it is still incredibly important for the overall income profit rate for the business, right? So for me, affiliate marketing is important to me because it just means that I have a bit of extra cash to invest into things like getting my videos edited for me, because it's money that is guaranteed every single month and it's not related to my actual business. Like, it's something that I don't know, it's like I'm referring other people to it. And yeah, it could be a whole entire business in itself if I wanted to do demos of the different platforms that I'm using and the different things I recommend and all that sort of thing. But for me, it's mainly just like a bit of side income, does that make sense? And there are of course other things as well, such as sometimes I get paid to go to events that could be under my personal brand, but I kind of think of it as separate. I get paid to speak on stages. That could be like a whole other hotel because it's like a totally separate thing as well. So yeah, there are multiple different income streams that I have on my business, and again, this analogy was awful. I'm really sorry about it. I am going to work on my analogies so that I can make them better for you. And with that said, all of the hotels were amazing. My favorite out of those ones that we went to was definitely the Fairwind. So if you go to Miami, I think you should definitely stay there. All these hotels are in Miami Beach. And then now, next, in the next video that you're gonna see, I'm actually staying in a place called Brickell, and I think you're gonna love the video. And then shortly after that, I have the best food in Miami food tour. Just said food twice, oh god. Okay, so with that said, make sure to hit thumbs up, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'm excited about the content that is coming for you. Just you wait, that's all I'm gonna say.